sun-dried figs and water, my vegans. That's what I just blended up to liquefy as much as possible. Now remember, when adding ingredients to one of these ninjas, you have to be careful because you don't want to stick your hand in on any reason or way and get that blended up. You never know. They say with the top not on, it doesn't blend. But I like to make sure, and I just, you know, you got to click it in. But I like to at least unclick it. This way that kind of ensures also that it's not going to blend my fingers up in there as I'm sticking some in there. So yeah, so sun-dried figs. Liquefy that with a little bit of water. A little tofu. A lot of times I use firm tofu. This time I'm using soft tofu. I don't find a real big difference in the two. Take a nice heaping here. Protein status. Protein on. Bananas. I'm only going to use 3 this time. I usually like to use frozen ones, but I didn't get the freeze in it. You know, we know not to open it this way because that little part towards the end that we never eat anyway. So you basically break it off there. And yes, I just got these bananas. I usually like to have them spotty and things like that sitting out, but I want what I want right now. So I got the most bruised up looking ones that I could for the time being so I can get my, and you know we always wash our hands beforehand. So yeah, so not this way, but this way. Pinch it towards the end. Get that little piece we don't eat anyway in there and peel on down. It's all good. I made a video about that before. Just like to remind people because, you know, we tend to forget. Not this way. Pinch towards the end. Part that we don't eat is in here, right here. Peel on down. And remember, brown bruising is sweet goodness. So don't throw that out. Don't cut that away. Eat that. Now, remember guys, I just came back from the store and I just bought, because I'm almost finished with my my fermented sweet rice pudding sauce, which is rice. Just rice and some liquid. Asians word things differently. We can't take it for exactly what we know the meaning of. But see this glob that's in there right about now? This amount? I'm going to take all of this because it's living microorganisms in here that are healthy for good gut health. Now, I want to explain right now because the Asian cashier, they know me now. I've been here for 12 months now. I've been shopping in Chinatown for 12 months. They know the chocolate bald head Buddha comes around and shops and walks through the community, shows and spreads love and everything all the time. So they know me by now. And they said, the lady said, and here goes my Asian accent going on right now. She said, oh, I see you like a fermented rice. How do you use? I said, oh, well, I like to put it in some soy milk, which just consists of, where's the ingredients at, y'all? I'm reading it upside down. Well, somewhere on here, oh, let me find it exactly. I don't have the ingredients on this time. Oh, man, funny. Of course they have to. Here we go. Right here, ingredients. Water and soybeans only. Barcode. So nothing else is added in here. No preservatives, no this, that, and the other. The straight, clean, good, clean, natural health. So anyway, I said I like to take this, take a couple of scoops. It's rather sweet, just like they say. Rather sweet. I just plop that whole baby right in there. I already took some water, put it in there. Shake this real good, because there's only water and soybeans. Take a drop or two, since I put some water in there already. Soy milk, fermented rice, figs liquefied in water. Yep, and I just dropped and drizzled crap all over my blender here. You know, you gotta stay clean, man. Gotta clean as you go. It ain't about messy. Cleanliness is next to godliness. Now, also tofu, scoop it to us some tofu. My frozen cut. Why is all this on here? Because this is from the smoothie that I had from last night. Put it in the freezer. It's all good. You know, I wash it every day and stuff like that, but I will, for my prior smoothie, I still let that freeze up and have that. So after I have this one, then I wash it on out and everything, throw it back in the freezer again. Badass. Look at that smooth consistency right there. Now, as I'm drinking this, let me explain something to you. Matter of fact, toss this in the freezer for a minute or two, since I didn't freeze the bananas prior. Now, the lady said to me, "Oh, so I see that you like, how do you use?" I said, "Oh, just like I just did, that's what I just explained to her." Chew your smoothies for a better enzyme digestion. Creamy goodness, the figs, can't even tell. It's just all mixed up in there. Long story short, hold on, pardon me. Yeah, so the thing I explained to her was, this is how I use it, this is how I do it. She said, "Oh, I like to put it in soup, heat it up in soup. It's really good." So I'm like, "Oh, soup." I said, "I gotta try that." She said, "Yeah." And then she laughed. Hey. So I'm looking at her like, oh, okay, what's so funny? She said, that's for a lady. She said, that's for a lady. We both laughed. We laughed. I said, oh, it's for a lady. I said, oh, okay. No. I said, I'll just stick to the way I'm doing. I said, but you try it how I said, and you let me know. Anyway, I don't know, Chinese culture, everybody has different cultures and different ways and techniques and things like that, but my reasoning that I was thinking about once I left, if you're going to heat it up, and this has live microorganisms in it that's good for internal gut health, once you heat it up, it kills off those live enzymes. The same way as when we eat raw fruit, raw vegetables. You know, cooked vegetables is one thing. It's really good too, but it's even better. The more that you do raw things, the better it is for that fountain of youth. The more raw that you go, helps to give the body the power, the energy, the everything, the materials it needs to regenerate new and better and youthful looks and feelings and detoxifications and things like that. So raw is always better. No matter which way you slice it, raw is the best. So you cook it. It's just for a lady. But cooking it kills off the live enzymes. And like I said, I'm not here to like shove things down people's throats. It's all about just, you know, taking every info that you get, soak that in, use it for what you have to. And like I said, you know, showing things is, you know, actions is better louder than words. You know, at the end of the day, the lady will see during time, she'll be like, oh, you're looking younger and younger. Or maybe we'll get into a conversation one day where I'll be like, yeah, you know, I'm 50. Or 51, because birthday's in April. But, and she'll be like, oh, I thought of you was a 30-year-old. Me want to love you a long time. I say, me want to love you a long time. Yeah, my fingers, a laugh a day keeps the doctor away, you know what I'm saying? As long as you're promoting a healthy lifestyle behind that, staying away from all that meat and dead stuff and everything, then, yeah, man, we keep you youthful, keep you happy, keep you healthy, all that. It's all good. So, yeah, till the next time, thanks for watching. Love you. And for you that like my long vlogs, I like to hear that, man, you know. Because at the end of the day, even though they might be stretched out long or whatever the case, uncut and raw. I say uncut and raw. It gives you a sense of realness. Hopefully, like that's what I'm thriving for right here. Because anybody, and I'm not knocking editing. Like I said, for one thing, if I knew how to edit, then I would be doing it. Not so much. But I would probably like slice in every now and then like a little bit of nutritional, you know, info right here, a little funny little excerpt right here or something, but I would still keep my raw, straight talk going on because that shows the coming from the heart and that shows that realness and stuff. You know what I mean? So get your smoothies on, y'all. It's not about me. It's about we. Let me put this down so we can hug it out. Bring it in, y'all. Bring it in. Jump on in there. Everybody, jump.